to welcome in. 5.7 is here, and with that, so is the Archon Quest as well. We are gonna be meeting Dainsleif. We are gonna be meeting our sibling and learn what is happening with the time. I don't know about you, but the live stream that we saw has really intrigued me about a story and how are the timelines are even gonna work. And we've seen the Unknown Gods cubes as well, so I feel like we are ready for some huge lore, and I am here for it. Without wasting any more time, let's jump right into this and let's do this. So we're going all the way to Natlan. Ianson, hello.
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh, that's so interesting that Ianson called us to Miney instead of like, oh, like Traveler. Because usually that's how it goes. Unless we are given like a title, which in this case, I guess we are.
Oh hey, Coach Ianson! What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Oh yeah, Paimon's VA has changed. Oh shit! Wait, that sounds so different. It still like has the Paimon's feel, but it's not. I like it's like softer. It sounds like softer, doesn't it?
All right, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do.
Okay.
That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
Okay, rather than training, that sounds more like helping you out.
Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so we need to patrol around the peoples.
So you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
This feels so odd, doesn't it? This feels so odd right now. Wow. It's gonna take a bit to get used to it, doesn't it?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you.
Okay.
But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
That's gonna take a while.
Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Iansan's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
all right. I'll do it for you, Paimon. Yeah, we'll just
Thank
help
you
out.
both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Okay,
Sure
got
thing.
it, Captain.
Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Are you, Paimon? Maybe like not really like working and just like killing the time type of thing with her. Okay. It's
Light it up.
That there's gonna be the time where he's gonna take accustomed to. I wonder if by the end of it I'm gonna feel a bit more warmed up to the new voice. Not that the new voice is bad or anything like that, by the way. It's just something when the change happens, especially when you're used to hearing something in a certain way for a really long time.
What's this?
Oh?
Was there always a cave here? We should go take a look.
Let's see, what is that?
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile.
He's just chilling.
Why is it hiding away here? Ah, You woke it up!
Oh! Why are you running?
It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground. Yeah.
You mean that shiny thing?
Oh shit!
Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off.
That's a really fancy looking thing. It's some sort of like a device. Why is a hilichurl having this on him?
Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still.
Huh? What's this?
What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese.
Yeah,
Where do you think it's from?
This is the key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship? On the spaceship! Are we talking style right now? I just...
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship?
And Genshin were just like, oh yeah, spaceship, hello. Okay,
Wait,
spaceship
you
in
mean
Genshin.
the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
I like we were just casually dropping this. Oh yeah, that's the one.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I still have mine. I'll always make sure to keep it safe and sound. The fact that, you know, how the key looks, you can think of the design and imagine like how spaceship itself would look in his case. Which I find like interesting, like all of these like blues and golds. Like brassy colors. Give a bit style color palette, no?
Whoa! Yeah!
It's a bit.
These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
Genshinified one. There are only two of these. One belongs to me and the other to my sister.
Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no. Descender.
Yeah, Paimon. Like, okay. Thank you for, confirming this.
But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it.
I mean, that would be the simplest explanation, but we know
If
it's
that's
not
true,
something.
it means your sister was here recently.
And by extension, the Abyss, oh, that was probably here as well.
Yeah. Man, this is so
The
crazy.
Abyss?
We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister.
Yep.
Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
We literally just came here.
Oh, hey, Ian-san. What's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
Yeah, a big discovery, the spaceship.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been canceled.
Oh.
So the usual squad will be resuming their normal
How
duties.
is it
They'll
canceled?
be here to take over shortly.
That's very sudden.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Oh shit. Okay, so there's, yeah, our sibling was nearby. Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. Sounds like Lumine is on the move again. I'll find a way to speak with her in person this time. I have to.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
I would imagine Ianson and like the entire tribe who like seen this, they just got out of the war with the Abyss. Not the Abyss Order, but the Abyss, you know? It's different. And then they were having like war flashbacks. And like, oh, this could be happening again in certain extent. Which would be crazy.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. But that doesn't tell us much.
Yeah.
Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to.
Okay.
Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
Well, I'm keen to find out more about the situation.
Great. Then let's head over together.
Yes, let's do this. The father is just like right in. Oh, okay, we found this item. And then, oh, the Abyss Order is there. Oh. It's sending right us straight in. Mawika, hello.
Mawika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Eon-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
Yes, we're here. Hello.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
So, probably not good.
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time.
Several tribes.
Clearly, this is a coordinated strike.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like, wait, that is intense.
Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
Traveler.
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Seems unlikely.
No.
But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep.
So
We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters.
I mean...
However, this is still a war. So we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own.
Well...
If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
To be honest, that's the one war that's happening because of the Traveler. Most likely. No, this one is personal for me.
In what way?
The current leader of the Abyss Order is my sister.
Yep, that's how it is.
Oh. Aww. It's like, huh.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed.
You're gonna be like, oh, so we're in the war because we...
If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
That's what I want to know as well.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment.
Nope.
Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
Yeah.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world.
Well, I'm so, I don't know.
Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
I like how she like had to make sure because technically she's our sibling, so obviously family first would be in this case. Absolutely. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind.
Imagine like, oh yeah, we're giving him an ancient name. He saves the Natlan, gets the name that means hope. Suddenly, he's like, oh yeah, I'm of the Abyss Order now. Boom. That would be crazy. And actually, oh my god. Yeah, the
If you
music
don't plan
definitely
on
makes
staying
it
here
like
with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
a bit more intense. Sounds great.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Okay, let's see. What is happening here? What is happening?
Look, it's Eulalie.
Oh, so Lolly's here. Hi.
Huh, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
To be honest, I didn't expect a lot of the like Natlan cast to be like so much. I knew it's like taking place in Natlan, but this is the third Natlan character we're meeting already, which is crazy. Because if you think about something like a Carbot's quest, even, it's very mainly the NPCs surrounding around it. I mean, Dainsleif and Khaenri'ah were there. Is there someone else? I don't remember now, but it's already more.
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating.
Okay.
I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so...
Aww.
Well,
the novel.
here I am.
That's an important personal time that she got interrupted on
So,
in this way.
that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
You know, I'm really curious whether this is low-key a foreshadowing to how it will play out in the very end, because Lumine is technically leading it. So I think it's very interesting to mention it like this.
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order?
Try again, the leader.
I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far.
Oh no, she's like, am I gonna make enemies with my, like, best friend?
Hey, let's save the chat for later.
Oh.
We've got some enemies incoming.
Oh, already. Hello.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
Oh my god, her face! I like this, like, half smile. She's like, yeah, let's do it. Also, imagine getting in the way of her novel. She's about to be
say
their
that
ass.
last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway, let's get him!
Okay, I'm slowly warming up to the new Paimon's voice. At first, it was like shock to, you know, what you're accustomed to.
Let's ride!
If that makes any sense. I didn't really understand Lolly there. She should be the one venting her frustrations here.
Wait now.
I mean, they just literally got deleted.
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Why are people saying I'm gonna cry with this quest?
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If the trainer Ianson says that, Yep.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold.
Okay.
Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
Where's the base? That took you long enough?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold.
Oh, it's one of those moments where you can just take the screenshot. Where is that stronghold in that case?
Shower me with praise!
Rev the engines!
Can't see my buttons. I put it on my
A moment, please.
Crush them!
rest, so like I don't need to like. So I'm doing. Okay, let's do this. What is this? Oh, Dark Knight candlesticks created by believers in the abyss and chaos will constantly absorb nearby characters' elemental energy and convert it into void wards. Destroy the swords as quickly as possible to retrieve the elemental energy.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it! This order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance! This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this
The way
was
she said it, I love it.
anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
Oh, a victory feast
With the
wine.
stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Oh.
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
Possibly.
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's wise to be honest, like listen to Ian-san. So we are no wiser as to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If I could only get Lumine to talk to me. If I could get answer for all of us. I'm heading back into Collective of Plenty. That key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Oh.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
No feast for us. Sibling. And whatever emotions we're gonna have whenever things are gonna happen today. Let's see. See what's here.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Ian-san and St. Lolly are waiting for us.
We're like, oh yeah, we still want to get that. Like, what clues could that be?
Ugh. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands?
I don't know.
Are
Maybe
we
it was left there on
supposed to
purpose.
believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by?
As she passed by, but that's like a closed area part, kind of. So I don't know.
Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
It's like, it almost feels like someone would be like approaching us. Oh, there we go!
Oh, thank goodness. Someone's here. Please help me.
She is so pretty! Look at her! She also has like the flowers and obviously the Khaenri'ah noise, but oh, I like her. She is like actually, like, look at her face in comparison to like a lot of NPCs. She looks like very different.
Oh, who are you? What happened?
What? Why did her face go like this?
No, now isn't the time.
What if she's Lumine?
Please, you've got to help me.
Something, I
I'm
don't
being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
We come to the right person, but where are those monsters you speak
Yeah,
of?
where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Sounds like a diversion, almost as if.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
What are you seeing? What is she seeing?
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
Would it be the same thing? Remember how it happened with Capitano when we were in 5.2 quest where they needed the special medicine? Do you only think that could be this? Because the people were under that, they would see like things that are not there.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
But I don't really see anything. Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Huh?
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay.
We need to use elemental side or something, I don't know.
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
What if it's being creating like a space in a sense of like where it also like merges with what is actually real and what is she seeing? Let me help you up first. Huh? Suddenly I can see them.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'm sorry, I'll take care of them now.
Right. Thank you, Savior.
That is so
Savior?
weird. Savior.
Off to the freezer. Let's ride.
Let's begin.
Gone. You're gone.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually.
I don't know what's going on either, but I could see them once I held her hand.
Oh, really?
Let's try it one more time. I want to check that I got all the
Sure.
monsters. Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check.
Oh?
I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, she got like blushing and stuff.
Have you never shaken hands
He's
with someone
shy.
before? You sure get flustered easily.
Oh.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
Aww, she's sweet.
worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Oh.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
The visual of this, that is crazy. This is not the first time we've seen something like this too. I think it wasn't like the Mizuki's quest, right? Or was it the event in Inazuma? I don't remember now for sure, but it was one of those two. That would have made us more monstrous than others.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
Okay, nice. Can get some rest.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
He's cute, though.
You already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
Savior? Who is the supposed savior?
Huh. That's the second time you called the traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient.
Oh?
The sage said that doomsday was coming.
Doomsday?
But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us.
Okay.
The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind.
Oh?
So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
How did it, like, came to be even like this,
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, the traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's him.
Who's it, Dainsleif?
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender.
Oh!
The savior was described as a young woman.
Okay, well, there's the sibling that we have.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
I think I know who that is. There's someone out there who matches all the requirements.
Of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be her.
But how?
Who? Who is it?
My sister.
You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's her. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness.
Well, it's so much easier to see it like this,
Please,
but,
can you take me to see her?
yeah, not like that, no.
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find her.
Yeah.
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
Well, it's complicated.
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
That is true as well. Have you always believed that doomsday will come?
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable.
Everything is just like burning around. Okay. Okay, that's fun. Not.
That the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
They're just showing Lumine.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers.
I like how we can actually hear like Paimon thing, and she's like, "Oh, actually, I'm gonna be very protective in this case."
What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Okay, this is. I don't remember last time Paimon did something like this. I don't think she's ever. She like fought and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. Now watch me do this."
Oh, I just... How should I put it?
Yeah? She's so angry! Paimon is ready to throw hands for us, I feel like. If she could, she just would. That's the face of who would.
The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
Huh?
What do you mean, limit?
What does that even
What happens
mean?
after 3 seconds?
What does that mean? How am I supposed to respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now.
So she can only keep the eye contact for 3 seconds or something like that? Oh wait, what?
Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again.
What's if her... What?
If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
All right then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy.
Okay.
What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Let's talk with Ian's son.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
No progress yet, I'm afraid.
That's
yeah.
okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The
Yep.
Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler,
Selective.
if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards?
Okay,
They've
we'll
been working
do
a
that.
pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Ian-san.
Oh, well, since you asked, this is technically Matilda's fault
Great.
as well, yeah.
Thanks, you two.
Let's see what they have to say.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though.
Yes, of course
You
I do!
Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something.
Okay.
Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work.
Hey.
But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
I wonder what they were doing though. Like, it's like almost they were setting up for something.
Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Unless that meditation is creating something, which would be very suspicious. Yes, it seems suspicious though. Could this be related to the true objective? Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm thinking.
the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want.
I don't know. I still don't think that this should be ignored.
Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Trap.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely helps. I mean, when they, especially these people here, they fought the Abyss. So, going, again, it's just like Abyss Order for them. It's like, oh yeah, we've been through worse as well. Wait, Pentalo, let's see what he has to say.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet?
No, but
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
he's a fangirling.
Come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
The traveler's face in this case is a little bit like sending me. It's very silly.
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero? That
Oh,
could be
yeah.
a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yup.
How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
It's also like his breathing like quicker, all of these like sudden movements. This is really nice to see. It feels like very expressive, and his stress and unease is being like very nicely showcased through like the camera angles and zooms, and I like
No
this.
one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax.
Well,
All right then.
about that.
I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Why does he sounded like Auroron there?
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right?
Like, I'm
That's
sorry,
easy.
Gramps. I'm sorry, Gramps.
May I challenge you to a fight?
He doesn't seem very
What?
like...
How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over
Paimon.
for me for just a few minutes.
Great Paimon being on the patrol instead. She's like, oh yeah, so something is coming. Oh yeah, I can't want to do anything.
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I think it's a fiery quest. What are you waiting for? Bring it on! Now, Miss Great Paimon. Oh my god, this is too silly. This is actually silly. What are we doing here? Oh.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Hermione for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
See, you know, that's fair.
Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
No, that is crazy though. He's silly.
Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Ian-san.
Oh, that's like Ian-san.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Hello. He wasn't a problem. Just
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay.
Think
I'll
it
admit
makes
that
sense.
sounds strange at face value. But
Yeah.
regardless,
I'm glad she's self-aware. She's self-aware.
what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, St. Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Lunar Fate?
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh, I like how she points that out as well, because we kind of can tell that it's gonna be something to do with this being like different dimensions, space, and what the pirate said as well. It's just like feeds into that.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on.
Well, there's like some tampering.
No
over
wonder
there.
the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force.
Okay.
In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Okay, Jensen, you're not
Sure,
wrong.
but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Satlali, I might as well ask you one more question.
Sure, what is it?
Have you heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche?
Ooh,
Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form?
manifestations of the disturbed psyche is like, again, like that Capitano thing. I forgot how it's like called, but basically it's the medicine that is given us. But this one, no way. I feel like it's like
It
overlapping.
could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
I like how she is just like, oh yeah, so there is this problem, and then she's like, oh yeah, wait, this is a pain in
Alright,
me.
we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, she was getting into it.
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Oh,
Hey, I'm not that old.
the way she stumped her foot, just stop it. I agree. It's hard to say what it was for sure.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
So yeah, we encountered this lady. You tell the two about what happened.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Okay.
That's the part that bothers you?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise.
She looks very unhappy. What the frick? What?
But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior.
It's freaking weird.
That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
No, to be honest, that's the best way to look at it, especially when you can never know, like...
Actually, Paimon feels
Where these
like you
people
make a
come
fair
from.
point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, what am I?
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's a spy or some sort of weapon?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior.
Yeah, the information that we have doesn't make her look
At the
good.
very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her. Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh.
She.
What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Let's stay quiet and move in carefully. She. Oh, she's hiding. She doesn't know who's there. Ah! She's bonking us. Ah! That's crazy. So we don't know. She was just thinking if it's intruder or if it's against us, and it doesn't make her look good in this very particular case. Shit, maybe it really is.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Oh, did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I had thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge, and somehow it still hurts less than...
Phew,
That's weird.
that was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
Yeah, the sneaking in didn't definitely
To be
help.
honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Is that Navia's VA? Is that... She just sounds familiar. That got me thinking. The first thought that I'm thinking about is Navia's VA. But I could be wrong.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, If you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once.
My hero.
That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Oh.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Aww. Could she really just be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Do you not know how to cook? Sure, just not the recipe. Only takes an hour and a half.
Ugh. Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
Oh, the night comes. Ooh, I like this. I like that.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
No trouble at all. There's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you're keeping count. That's wild. But you know what? Let's go for it.
You can really pack it away, Deirdith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
Oh, she was okay. She was hungry. Oh no.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
No.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it.
You're welcome.
I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she was gonna starve to death.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Well, I wonder, why would she even have this question though? That's one thing. It isn't, but why would she think about it? Wait, why would she think that? Does she know about false sky? See, that's what I'm saying.
But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Okay.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kind of right, but also not really.
I really treasured my world for a really long time.
Oh.
The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, the stories I always loved to hear about the Savior.
What happened exactly?
But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah! Go you!
Okay.
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars.
See, this is very, I like this type of thinking, but finding an entire world one
Maybe
person
then
is very...
I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Oh, what is this a question? Beyond the stars?
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Well, about that,
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
Yup.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
She's like changed her mind. She's like, oh, okay, actually, you know what? I like you. I don't suspect you as much anymore.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
No, a hearty meal sounds amazing. She is kind of sus, but like not to like an extent. If imagine you're conditioned in a certain way, and you know there's one thing you've been told your entire life. Just no matter how things actually are, you're gonna be in that way unless you leave the nest, per se. So that could just be the case in her situation. It doesn't sound like she's being watched by the Abyss Order. Maybe I can't afford to trust her. I think I missed the previous line. Oops.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, guess we gotta try that trick again. Hold my hand. Aww.
Can you see them now?
Probably you can. I would like to believe. Yep. Hello. Hello there. Yeah, stay back. I'll handle them. No. Just gonna... Are we in Geo? Oh! We just block... Oh!
Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Paimon should touch her hands as well to be able to see if that makes any sense at all.
Shower me with prey.
To be honest, I think we'll need. Where's more? Oh, he's here. Going.
Burn it down!
Boink. Oh, another one! Another one.
A dash of
Well,
frost.
don't mind if I
Strike a
do.
blow.
Don't
now.
mind if I do.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air.
Imagine seeing like someone just going like.
You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
I wonder how her thing like works because she's able to see those ley lines, and is it because I'm thinking of that device?
Sounds reasonable
or
to Paimon. What do you
feeling
think,
her fate,
Traveler?
or what is? Station. I was staying satisfied that they read it isn't a threat, but it can't hurt to monitor for another night.
All right. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
That was so sudden. As you stare at the hibernation chamber, key in your hands, you relax. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. No. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, we're in Night Kingdom! This is the Night Kingdom? Lumine! Why is she doing Night Kingdom? Flowers! It has those flowers. Is reacting to it? Lumine and Lord of the Night? My head, it hurts. Ugh. Ooh. Headache. It's fun? I think I hear her voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Oh!
A blood-red sky.
Oh shit!
Wild beasts
that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain, a terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
That sounds like the abyss of the Abyssal Queen at this point. The Abyss Order Queen. The leader. I mean, that dream I just had. Oh, is these the things that they saw for the savior then? The story? And that's what these all mean?
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Because they were able to see all of these things and she said she was having all these dreams as well about it. Was she holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Why'd she just sound like Navia, low-key, for me?
Oh, is that right?
Paimon! Shut it!
You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
I like how protective Paimon is though in this
Don't be so...
story so far.
I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? I saw Lumine in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind, if my memory is gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm going back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning.
No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this.
Oh?
You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, so she was starting to like her, but now she's like, no, I still don't trust her. That's crazy.
Aw. Do I really seem that shady to you?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make
3
sure you eat the
days?
perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
Nice.
All right,
Okay.
then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
Bye-bye-bye.
See you.
That was very cute.
Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again?
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Okay. Is that the reason?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address.
Yeah, but
How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Ooh.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Hold on. I think I see something over there. Oh!
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away?
Why are they running away though?
Where? What are you talking about?
She cannot see them.
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
Wait a second.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet the tried and tested method will allow you to see them. That's weird.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves?
It's like
Or is it us?
they're partially somewhat stuck in a different place because of the ley lines.
Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
I like how the Chala at least is not using the double blade.
Woohoo! All done. Their
No.
morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. Plot thickens. It turns out there are also monsters which I can see, but the reader can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away.
She is a worry bean today.
We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take care.
Hey, Eon-san, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
Oh?
The front line has collapsed.
Oh! How?
Huh? But how?
Weren't they stronger though? Did the Abyss Order send any reinforcements?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Oh.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we finally launch an attack? Did we unleash the Pirate Archons among
No,
them?
we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
Oh?
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls.
Dainsleif. That's gotta be Dainsleif.
They wielded an
That's
unknown
Dainsleif.
power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized.
Yep.
The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Alright, I got it. I think I know what happened. No, yeah, Dainsleif. Dainsleif. Has to be.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
Yeah.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yeah, who else could it be? He never misses an occasion like this. Yup, it's Dainsleif.
Dainsleif.
That way, they're like meant to say this in unison. That's silly. Wait for Dainsleif to show up. Damn, wow, okay. After an entire year, it is time to meet the man, the legend. Are you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane.
I can't hear him.
After we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif.
It wasn't the Genshin's universe. I would have never thought that Eon-san is gonna meet Dainsleif. That's something that would have never crossed my mind.
Thank you for breaking the
I
stalemate
just
in
know
our
we
war
are
against the
Natlan.
Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
But it's like, I expect like certain characters in Teyvat, but then something like this feels... Because we don't really see Dainsleif so much. Oh, okay. I imagine he meets Mawika, but I don't think so. No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons. Okay, so mysterious.
Please don't mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
Deep down. I like how she had to like specify that.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Yan-san!
Okay.
Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
I like how she said it. Oh. Jensen, yes. I'll remember the name. But I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. I mean, of course. Of course. Fine. Since you helped break the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook. By the way, speaking about him not liking the Seven and, you know, the gods and all that stuff, I think if he were to be playable and if they were to pull a Skirk situation, the possible element could be Pyro. And you know why? Because he hates the gods. And you know, the one nation that doesn't actually have the god, but humans to become that. A nation of Pyro, aka Nathlin. So, yeah. I don't know. Even though I would not want him, I would like him Electro or Hydro, please. But yeah, I think he could pull something like that off, if that makes sense. Fine. So we'll let you off the hook. Let's see.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Yes, please give us some information. Never before have we seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Oh, so that's a first. Hold up. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with Nathlinese, the odds were stacked firmly against them. Surely they cannot be unaware of this. That their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
Yeah, seems to be the case. I've been on a case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I'm none the wiser. I can only assume they've gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I had a feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Nathlin. So whatever they stand to gain must hold an enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever have anticipated. Ooh. Hey, I like this type of plan though. I do like that. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. They will never be able to mount such large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we do that, the better. That's right. But the ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
The fact that she's like compared it to the food at the end of the day still. Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. She must have lost it.
So she is here in person. Unsurprising given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister.
Yeah. Hold on, that girl called her the Savior? It's like, what is he gonna tell us?
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
Yeah. The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. And not just that, it referred to your sister then too. But who would still believe in the myth of the savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. That has been around even before the Cataclysm?
Wait, wasn't his sister called the princess, though? Where did this savior thing come from?
Well, when she was first granted the title of the princess... Oh? The Winster King and the entire court of Khaenri'ah sent about loudly proclaiming the might that she would bring to the nation. Oh? They made it sound as if it was her there. All pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Khaenri'ah would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The savior was the celebratory title given to the princess by those who believed this rhetoric. Okay. Of course. You know that how the story ended. In hindsight, a cruel irony is glaring. All the title really stood for was the Winster's King lust for power.
Oh, sounds like the people of Khaenri'ah really believed in her.
Atlas Lumine is so determined to revive the homeland because she thinks she's failed the Khaenri'ahs as a Khaenri'ah savior? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reason. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she is descended from pure blood Khaenri'ahs afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how people retained their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss
Sure.
Order.
Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it. But we must discuss our next first steps tomorrow morning. We can't give Abyss Order any time to regroup. What I'm thinking. Because if there is like these people and she per se would want to, in some extent, save that thing. What if she wants to send some of the time back? I don't know. But it would not make sense, at least in that like space that she's creating. Where we can see monsters and stuff. I don't know. Okay. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine.
I think Yeon-san is also, she's like very chill and stuff with things, so she didn't take it personally. Hell yeah, anyways.
Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you.
Oh, what's that?
We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan.
Okay.
After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located.
Oh, Central Command. Nice.
The location? The Cinder City.
The Cinder City?
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all!
Ooh, I like that. And how she sounded as well saying this is very like happy through the teeth. You can hear basically like the smile and the determination. Does that make sense?
And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I mean, valid. I beg to differ. This is wasting time. I mean, of course, Dainsleif would say that, especially when gods are involved. It's like, no. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Well, You're selling this to Dainsleif, so... Very well, then I'll go there alone. Thank you for your intel, Ianson.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
That makes sense. If he wants to act, he has to
I
act.
admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Ianson is just very, like, diplomatic in these situations. Like, okay. Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Allow me to join you, Dainsleif.
For a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Oh! Assault the Abyss or their stronghold. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into the Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives.
Well,
And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go.
okay. In this battle, Dainsleif will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out the instructions that bar your path. So that is. Are we able to swap into him though? This is the real question. Are we able to swap into him? The swordsmanship Dainsleif has mastered the Khaenri'ah's court guard captain allows him to easily speed the weakness of opposing elemental swords. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant of their weaknesses, allowing him also destroy their word words. Okay, so okay, I wanna click to him, but we'll see when we get to the word. Okay, party setup. I feel like we have a good party. Have a good party for this, right?
Let's ride.
You won't get another chance? Why is he yapping? Why are you talking about Dainsleif?
Huh? Fine by me.
Okay. Where is those mechanisms? Okay, nice. Then music as well. Okay, so let's summon Dainsleif. Oh, we can't swap into him, but he's doing those. Okay. I mean, it did make things quicker.
Let's begin.
It did make things quicker. You want to get another chance? These are really taking this seriously, this man. He is in it. It's like, yup, no, not giving them an opportunity to do anything.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with Eon-san. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Yeah, they're going in. And we have to summon the Dainsleif. Look at him go. Yeah, that disappear. I like how blue the effects are, by the way. I like the blueness of it. I approve. I approve. Let me defeat the smaller ones first. I feel like my Rise will soon become on the life support, and I'm not really vibing with it. Like, they like really like cut through your HP for some reason. Oh, Dainsleif, go! I wanna see his powers. I would like to see him just like proper fight. No, my Mawika!
Legacy.
My Mawika! How dare you?
Spectre that
How
haunts
dare you?
us.
How dare you?
This is all present to freeze futile.
Okay. To be honest, I think we should just bust. Ah!
This are
Wait, for real? For real? Dainsleif, come here. Help us. Please help us. Help us. They're really hitting. I won't be able to like revive my weak I feel for a certain amount of time. Oh, I don't need this mage to be revived.
Let's begin.
Okay, we reached the end with no trace of your sister, so who's calling the shots here? Okay, Dainsleif really helped in there. There's something more. We literally had Dainsleif help us because what? Is this meant to show that he's like stronger still than us? Lore accurate strength. Like they were really just cutting through HP. I don't know, but they may have been just like a reaction situation that we had. Ooh. Hello?
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
Huh? It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy.
Okay. I mean, yes, we know about his curse of immortality. The man is clenching his fist. It's struck a nerve.
But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
How come? How come? What is happening? What is being done? Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours. At least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you already won, or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means.
And what does that even mean?
And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater.
What?
For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
The Abyss Order's greatest wish? What does that mean? Shh. I don't know.
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction.
Capitano's in there.
And then
Don't mess with
used
Capitano!
the loom of fate to reweave the ley lines of Khaenri'ah.
Is that why that girl was seeing things we weren't? Then
What?
I suspected like Loom of
She
Fate
used
anyways,
the Loom
but
of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover?
to be honest, could have been.
Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Oh.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Khaenri'ah restored to life.
I don't know. I don't know about this. What a load of drivel. He's mad. Look at him. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
Right.
Yeah.
You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just rewove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moeka and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Khaenri'ah has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you.
What are you even talking about?
Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Huh? Anything amiss? Are there signs I could have missed?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Yeah, that was what you said.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still.
Couldn't see it properly.
It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Yeah, it's basically its own like different plane, almost kind of like. Also legally remember seeing Lumine in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. Oh, that's one of those moments. Okay. So I can see the same monsters as Derry did. Yes. Let's interpret this. I couldn't see the monsters that Derry could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see monsters in this other side after making physical contact. Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe if I'm in a different time and space from Derry did, if she is Khaenri'ah like Dane suspects, that means this revived Khaenri'ah. This revived Khaenri'ah that he speaks of might actually exist, and despite hailing from that separate time and space, Period has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever he may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Khaenri'ah has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. Nice, Dainsleif. This is the only thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. Okay, Dainsleif. Okay, wait. The little dash. I mean, it did cut through the shield a bit.
No more time.
It did cut through the shield. Why is it so? I'm like actually annoyed that whatever this decided to give them, because they cut through so much HP. I don't know why. It was like, no. Gotta go with Mario. Sweet. Oh, Mario.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
The Rated is the only potential lead we have here. I think we should at least talk with her about this. I understood. You think she might be from the revived Khaenri'ah? Yes. I've said my piece. I doubt Khaenri'ah could have be revived so easily. If it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Ooh, okay. Leaving again? Oh, something's happening. Oh no. He's just faking. What? Did he just run his hand inside Dainsleif? That's not very hygienic. Okay. I feel Dainsleif, are you okay, so Pookie? Shit. I don't know how to make these sounds. I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. Oh? The curse of immortality has struck you too then, Hayden. Ha!
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master.
Isn't Cytology also his master?
Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Okay, okay. Huh, your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long
Be
ago.
that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Yeah, so that's the only reason they're just like, oh yeah, that's like fine. That's everything is okay. Because I mean, he couldn't, but yeah. Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Ooh. Okay. Go Dainsleif. Go Dainsleif. Oh, shit. How many times is he gonna actually go? Actually 100. Did he count them? Okay. Okay. We're getting some movement here, a bit.
Finally had enough. You weren't joking then, huh?
Oh, so it's in 100 times now. Okay, got it. It's been 100 times.
Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Khaenri'ah, you'd soon find how much darker your nightmares can become. Damn, Dainsleif! Okay, I see you!
Alright, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little. What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal.
Indeed. When the Cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found.
Oh.
Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up.
Abyssal power within her have been divided up? To who? Us? Where did it go?
Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Khaenri'ahs, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I never expected you to forgive her. Had you been so generous during your time at the Night Academy as my instructor in the Black Serpent's blade work, I might have not come to loathe you so much. So see, we're doing the Black Serpent and the Serpent situation as well. Yeah, we're definitely getting whatever instance of him we're getting as a, like, the playstyle. It definitely, like, has hints of it. Also, the way it's, like, Hayden going, who else did he talk? It can't be, like, Sortology, obviously, at all, but, I don't know. It just makes me think of him, if that makes any sense.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of Academy's code of chivalry, and yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. As much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sortology, was prosecuted for following the spirit of the knighthood, even when lost limbs over it. So basically, like Skirk, but she was able to grow them, and that's like abyssal. Wait. Why is it? Sortology was co-student on Dainsleif? That could be who taught Skirk then to, like, grow them back and stuff. In what way? Because he had the same problem. Wait, hold up. This is like a lore thingy. Getting like some lores. Okay, there's little point in discussing it now, of course. But all was this you're doing, wasn't it, Hayden? How? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights. How you bolster your own position and reputation. Huh? What? Too cowardly to admit it? Craig.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is,
It doesn't care.
I honestly can't remember them anymore.
Oh. Okay. That's
Look at me.
right.
Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form.
Okay.
But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it.
Okay, so
Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called a home.
no wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, the Khaenri'ah we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes. Countless memory of Khaenri'ah flowed into his eye. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into the heart and mind. Simply recalling everything seems to take a long time.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
Huh? The loom of fate. What have you done? Tell me. Tell me!
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete.
Okay.
Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age.
Okay, but if you read memories, wouldn't you retrieve the memories of the Cataclysm automatically? Like, that's one of the things that they would definitely be remembering if there are Khaenri'ahs who do, like, are there. They would know this.
The loom of fate
It's
cannot
crazy.
weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
Okay. So, the Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and a so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was to supply Loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed.
Okay.
We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world.
To be honest,
What a glorious undertaking.
it sounds like a recipe for disaster, considering that the memories of the Cataclysm happened and what then?
What a
What
shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
Okay. So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy, who has sworn to hunt you
Precisely.
down.
For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition.
No, wait, we got some information about his body. We imagined he would be rotting like a potato. Wait, hold on. What? It resets it? So basically, without having like maybe, you know, the mages. Wait, that is cool. I'm trying. I think this brother is he like one of the sinners, right? I'm trying to remember. I'm mixing sinners with the shades right now. For some dumb reason. Is this sinner?
Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahs who remain, you are sure to remember the most.
And a cataclysm. If I were just like to rewrite this history is in the sense of way
We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
That's crazy. You have to be like really dedicated to the cause to be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna sacrifice our army for this. So this was your true goal, to lure me here, guide me into the state of meditation and access my memories? So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the Loom of Fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the Loom of Fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Khaenri'ah is complete!
So lying again. Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Damn, Dainsleif! Go, Dainsleif! Yes! I am... looks very satisfied with this. This was part of his plan. Okay. I'm scared. Oh. Okay, well... okay, I guess. We're back to go to the cave. Okay, Cutscene time! What is happening? Oh, she's so pretty. Are you okay? Did something happen? Oh! The way the quality of this goes as well. Cataclysm, the cubes! I told you! If we're talking about the enemies, we're literally bringing it back. What did they expect? Shit! That's the ones he saw from the unknown god. What is this? Could it be the Cataclysm? That is crazy! What? Huh? What a freak! Is this where the Teyvat is right now? So she really is...
We're not from the same world, are we?
Yeah, we're not. We're not. No, I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great. That means the world isn't going to end.
Oh.
In that case, tell me, what happens to Khaenri'ah? What happens to my homeland?
Well,
No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around.
Yeah.
I'll carry on looking for her.
She was not
even
there.
if you're not there to protect me.
She's not there when that was happening.
Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything.
Oh?
It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place.
Oh, dear that. Imagine being in the hospital too, like, that's a bit of a...
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met?
Oh.
That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
A memento? Spaceship key? That's crazy. Wait.
What is it?
It's glowing. It's glowing a lot. The literal. We're seeing it, the one that we met. I'm having Khaenri'ah flashbacks. No. That Hilichurl was her? Right. When we met at the beginning. Oh. Oh. Oh no. It's the realization. Keep it. It's like it would give the same cycle. It would keep the same cycle though. And we doesn't matter what we choose here. I say choose poorly. What do you mean? Because that was the thing that we've got. If that she was of the key, that's the thing that she kept from the savior. Maybe back then. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm gonna give it to her. Hope that helps. No, maybe we should have kept it. Let's see. But then at the same time, if I gave it to her, does that mean she gets the same fate of turning to Hilichurl? And if she didn't, maybe she won't. Lumine! So that's what happened. Istaroth, the Lure of Time, must have had a hand in this. No, shut. I think we're just like getting more. Like mentioning all of the shades and stuff as well. Okay. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. Lumine, you knew all of this? I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. But when the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Khaenri'ah, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Dainsleif, she found me. Oh? The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then she showed me the key to our hibernation chamber. So she actually did it? Yes, basically, I was like thinking that would be like the same outcome, and then yeah, then she would have that, and okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's crazy. We've been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me the news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. Oh? I desperately wanted to see you again, but Khaenri'ah was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I choose, I regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you, and then? But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. Are you saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment? That is crazy. What? I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An interesting intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? That is crazy. That is crazy. Also, this looks absolutely sick. The cubes, everything, how the Cataclysm looked, the way it affected Nanland we see, this is insane. They really succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it is versions of us 500 years apart. Yeah, like how does that even translate? Like, it made sense, but at the same time, that is crazy. She hoped that the savior would rescue Khaenri'ah, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the savior made a complete opposite decision. That's the craziest part. I feel like that is actually insane. The way, okay, the fact that Istaroth is in this case, oh, I'm not okay. How awful is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Khaenri'ah really been revived? You done what you set out to do? Not yet. I've taken very important step. Now, the ley lines of Khaenri'ah are complete. Complete. In what way? I always thought that the Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. You know what else has been intrigued by the Night Kingdom? Frick. Enjo. Yeah, that's his name. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. So when we initially saw her, we saw the right thing, and then it got intertwined with the... because she touched like our hand and we saw what she thought of the Savior. Unfortunately, the other reasons even the Night Kingdom cannot ghost... for other reasons, even Night Kingdom cannot ghost any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even when she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines, it's probably for the same reason. Okay. Okay. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Teyvat as the base, I was able to grow the realm based on the Khaenri'ah of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and the Rated to cross paths. That's what I saw in the dream. She's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is why the Lord of the Night agreed to this. After that, the new Khaenri'ah was enriched with memories of the old, drawn through the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as the template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is a sick-looking device, by the way. I'll dare to say that. What? This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within the entire network of Khaenri'ah's ley lines of this. The nation once known as Khaenri'ah can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. Suitable host location? Why? Why is reviving Khaenri'ah so important to you? I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt? When I first arrived in Khaenri'ah 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. What? Your memories were erased? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase a part of my life that I spent in Khaenri'ah. I still see it as my second home. This is why my guilt weighed so heavily on me, but even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak of the heavenly principles as the equal, I will need the might of the entire world behind me. Oh, remember? Oh, the start! The start! It's in time! I don't know why, but the way you're talking, it doesn't sound like you at all. Lumine, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? How long it has only ever been about us? Shit! Goodbye! We will begin anew at the end of your journey. Okay, so let me.
Hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
I don't know what other option would have given us. So basically, at the end of the journey, she wants us to be where that created world that she just has created with the new memories from the Khaenri'ah. What is happening? What just even? I know what? I am. Look. The way. The wall loop. Istaroth. The wall thing there. I am. That's actually insane. I'm trying to wrap my hand around this. The way it worked out with the key situation. Yeah, the way this is happening, it really feels like when we meet at the end, I don't know what is gonna happen. He's not really liking what she is doing, our traveler, so, yeah. Okay, well, okay, our hero is back, yay, haha!
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsleif's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Yeah, you don't say. Our sibling is not even communicating with me in a way of what we want to gather, and is just doing her own thing, and...
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world.
Well, about that...
Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared. Right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
It's fine, I just need some time to take everything in. Oh, hi, Solali. Well, the radar is gone, so I guess... Not her flying across the space.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your sister?
I did, we had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too.
Yeah, because at one point in this wall-like loop of things, there would have been a point where, you know, it all started that you wouldn't be able to change, but somehow it got done.
But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That caught me off guard too. I know, I'm saying.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain.
Yeah?
Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Okay. So, what if we are already in one? We have a fake sky. What if we are already technically in one? Considering that if you think even about a Simulanka in this case. Nah, I just no, Ash, no. Okay, no. No.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition?
What is the condition?
Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Oh.
Huh.
Capitano! 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 That has I'm swear to God, I may be coping the most coping situation that there ever is, but it's gotta be Capitano. Yup. Yup. Believe me, we're getting Capitano playable. You heard it here first. I'm calling it. This is yup. What if we check his throne after this? I'm curious.
All right, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate.
Anything to make Capitano playable.
I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You got a point. I still feel like a mess though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
Oh, it's feast time. I'm sorry, there says something else I want to go first. Ooh, are we checking on Dainsleif or something? Because we really should, to be honest.
Eon-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
She's talking from experience,
Traveler?
definitely. Please don't tell me this is the end of the quest. Please. Return to the cave you were previously in. Okay, so we're returning back there. We're returning. Let's return here. The pot. This is the depresso mode. This is sad eater. That space is empty. Before you know it, you've fallen asleep, drowning in a myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand again, but this time it sends you into a deep sleep, where sweet dreams await. No! I'm not okay. I'm not okay. What if Keshiro said the first North Star were true and he already dead? Well, if that were the case, then it makes sense that we're in Atlas, aka Fake Sky, aka we're are being protected in some shape or form. That is... I know I didn't understand this, some parts, maybe like the best way. But the implications of this and the way this can change the end, this was insane. If I'm thinking the whole thing, oh, we'll meet at the end when you reach the journey in this Atlas of the Khaenri'ah that she has created. Yeah, we could be already there. I don't know, but that is. But if that's the case, Teyvat is Atlas and the Fake Sky, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Like I'm making sense, and the whole loop that was done with the Istaroth. It makes sense how it happened, but then my logical brain wants to think there was something in there where it started, and that part couldn't be changed. Like, you know, there would be start and the end, but somehow she intertwined it that it worked in a way. Being able to see the Cataclysm being in its own, like, you know, the way that we saw it at the very least, meeting our sibling, being able to talk. We learned that the thing about the Certology and his limbs, that he probably also taught Skirk. We also learned about Dainsleif learning. I thought Certology was Dane's master. They were freaking students together. And probably maybe after was a master too. There is just so a lot of to unpack. The way that Dainsleif was pierced though, bro, that caught me entirely off guard. And the ring to make him not rot. I wonder, for people who played and selected the other option, how did it go? Every time we get sibling / traveler / Dainsleif quest, every time it's peak. Every single time. It never fails to deliver. If you watch this on YouTube, let me know in the comments what you thought about this quest, because genuinely, this was a roller coaster, especially in the end. The way everything worked out, little hints that we had, I don't know, I'm gonna need time to recover. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube and check out my Twitch, because that's where these things happen live on here as they do. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care and bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Come to Twitch.